Could you look this over? I need a signature before I can go.
では死になされ
Ready to cry, laugh, and fall in love with anime all over again? Here are the 10 must-watch anime movies you can't miss. 10th Wolf Children. Alright, starting with the tearjerker, Wolf Children. This movie is a perfect blend of family, fantasy, and emotional growth. It tells the story of Hana, a mother raising 2 children who are part wolf, part human. The struggles she faces while trying to raise her kids in a world that doesn't understand them are so deeply moving. The film explores themes of identity and the bond between mother and child in a way that will leave you feeling all sorts of things. Trust me, you won't walk away from this one without at least a few tears in your eyes. The animation in Wolf Children is just as beautiful as the story. The natural world comes to life, from the quiet countryside to the lush forests, and the way the wolf children interact with their environment is heartwarming. It's a story about coming to terms with who you are and how love can shape even the most challenging situations. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor and watch it. You'll be talking about it long after the credits roll. 9 HAL. Next up, we've got HAL, a sci-fi love story that's as thought-provoking as it is beautiful. The movie centers on Kurumi, a girl who's grieving the death of her boyfriend, HAL. In an effort to bring her some peace, scientists create a robot named HAL to take his place. The story explores how technology and emotion intersect, and how a robot, no matter how advanced, can never truly replace the human connection. It's emotional, and let's just say, you'll probably need a box of tissues by the end. The art and animation in HAL are stunning, with every frame feeling like a work of art. The subtle themes of grief, healing, and what it means to truly love someone are explored so well that it will stay with you for days. If you're a fan of deep, introspective stories with a touch of sci-fi, HAL is a must-watch. It might be short, but it'll make a big impact. 8. Howl's Moving Castle. Now, let's talk about Howl's Moving Castle, a classic that defines Studio Ghibli. The story follows Sophie, a young woman cursed by a witch who meets Howl, a mysterious wizard with a magical moving castle. Together, they embark on an adventure full of magic, mystery, and heart. This movie isn't just a fantasy tale, it's a deeper exploration of personal growth, love, and the consequences of war. It's whimsical, yet grounded, and the animation is some of the best Ghibli has ever done. The visual beauty of this movie alone is enough to make it worth watching. From the fantastical, ever-changing castle to the sweeping landscapes, the animation is breathtaking. But it's the emotional depth, especially when it comes to Howl's personal struggles, that makes this movie stand out. If you've ever wondered why Howl's Moving Castle is considered one of the best anime films of all time, watch it for yourself and you'll see. It's a masterpiece. 7. The Garden of Words. If you're looking for something a little more low-key but still absolutely stunning, The Garden of Words is for you. This film takes place in a beautiful garden where Takao, a young student, skips school and meets a mysterious woman named Yukari. Their relationship blossoms in quiet moments as they both heal from personal struggles. The themes of love, loneliness, and finding solace in the most unexpected places are woven throughout the story, making it a gentle yet deeply moving film. Visually, The Garden of Words is like stepping into a painting. The animation, especially the rain-soaked scenes, is lush and mesmerizing, with each drop of water adding to the story's emotional depth. It's one of those movies where the silence speaks louder than words. If you're a fan of slower, more meditative films that explore connection and healing, this one will hit you right in the feels. It's perfect for when you need a moment of reflection. 6. the girl who leapt through time. All right, let's talk time travel with the girl who leapt through time. This is one of those films that really makes you think. What would you do if you could change the past? Makoto, a high school girl, accidentally gains the ability to leap through time, and instead of using it for something big, she starts changing small things in her life. Things like skipping class or fixing mistakes. But as the movie goes on, you'll realize there are consequences to messing with time. And it's all about how those small moments can ripple out into something much bigger. The story is full of charm and humor, but it doesn't shy away from the more emotional side of things. As Makoto learns, changing the past can come with heavy emotional costs. The animation is fantastic, with colorful and energetic scenes that capture the lightheartedness of Makoto's early jumps, but then take on a more serious tone as the consequences start to unfold. If you enjoy time travel stories with a deep emotional core, this one's for you. 5.5 centimeters per second. Here's a movie that'll absolutely leave you reflecting on love and distance, 5 centimeters per second. This one's a quiet, bittersweet look at love as it fades over time. The story follows Takaki and Akari, childhood friends who are separated by distance, and as they grow older, their connection starts to unravel. The movie is divided into 3 parts, each showing a different stage in their lives, and how the gap between them gets wider and wider. It's the kind of film that'll have you reflecting on all the people you've lost touch with, wondering if time really heals all wounds. The animation in this one is absolutely gorgeous, with lush, realistic settings that draw you into the world. Every scene feels like a moment frozen in time. The beauty of 5 centimeters per second lies in its realism. Nothing about the movie feels forced, and the emotional weight of the story is something everyone can relate to. If you like stories that take a more grounded approach to romance and heartbreak, this one's a must-watch. 4. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. The title might sound a little weird, but trust me. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas is a movie that will stick with you. It's a deeply emotional story about a high school boy who discovers that a classmate, Sakura, is terminally ill. As their unlikely friendship develops, the movie delves into themes of mortality, love, and the beauty of living in the moment. It's the kind of film that's not afraid to get heavy, but in a way that feels incredibly genuine. You'll laugh, cry, and probably look at life a little differently after watching it. The animation and pacing in I Want to Eat Your Pancreas are both simple and stunning, focusing on the small, intimate moments between the characters. The film doesn't try to overwhelm you. It's just a quiet, poignant story about 2 people learning to appreciate each other before it's too late. If you're a fan of emotional, character-driven narratives, this one will absolutely leave you thinking about it long after the credits roll. 3A Silent Voice. Next, we've got A Silent Voice, a movie that dives deep into the consequences of bullying and the power of forgiveness. This movie follows Shoya, who bullied a deaf girl named Shoko when they were in elementary school. Years later, Shoya sets out to make amends, leading to a deeply emotional journey of growth, redemption, and understanding. It's one of those films that'll make you think about your own actions and the way you treat others, especially when it comes to forgiveness. The animation is stunning, and the characters are all incredibly well developed, each dealing with their own struggles in a very real human way. It's a raw and real look at guilt, friendship, and the impact of our words and actions. A Silent Voice isn't just a movie, it's an experience. It's heart-wrenching, beautiful, and will definitely leave you with a lot to think about long after the credits roll. 2. Hararubi no Mori E. If you're in the mood for something short but oh so powerful, Harurubi no Mori-e is perfect. This movie is a beautiful, quiet story about a girl named Hotaru, who meets a mysterious spirit named Gin in a forest. They form a bond that's gentle and sweet, but here's the twist. Gin can never touch her without disappearing. It's a story about love, loss, and the fleeting nature of life, and it'll leave you feeling all sorts of emotions. Trust me. It's the kind of movie you'll finish and just need a moment to breathe. The animation is stunningly peaceful, with beautiful, soft colors that capture the magical atmosphere of the forest. Despite the short runtime, Hotarubi no Mori-e packs an emotional punch. It's a perfect movie for when you want something simple, but with an impact that lasts. If you've ever felt like time is slipping through your fingers, this movie will resonate with you deeply. 1. Kimi no Na wa, Your Name. And finally, we're at number 1, Kimi no Na wa, or Your Name. This movie is, without a doubt, one of the most popular anime films out there, and for a good reason. It follows Taki and Mitsuha, 2 teenagers who mysteriously swap bodies and try to figure out what's happening. The story is fast-paced, emotional, and filled with twists and turns that will keep you at the edge of your seat. And let's not forget the animation. Absolutely stunning. If you love a good romance with a supernatural twist, this is the one you need to see. Beyond the plot, Your Name is also a beautiful commentary on fate, connection, and the things that bind people together across time and space. The score by Radwimps is iconic, and the visuals are some of the best in anime. If you haven't seen it yet, you're seriously missing out. This one will stay with you for a long time, and trust me, you'll want to watch it more than once. Alright guys, that's it for my 10 must-watch anime movies. Which one are you watching first? Or maybe you've seen them all already. Let me know your favorite in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow anime lovers. Catch you in the next one.